It's 9 o'clock in the morning. We just got up for our day. Mari wants to go. Do you want to go potty? Hi, Tube You. Oh. Are you looking for shadows? Mari has the good old laser reflection shadow ADD. Super bad. Do you want to go outside? Let's go. Maybe you don't. Do you not need to go potty? I mean, we haven't gone out yet this morning. We just got up. Why are you just staring at me? Dad, what are you doing? Why are you holding that? Why is it faced my way? You got an itch there? Oh, get your armpit. What? What? So this is Mari. We haven't done a proper Mari introduction. Squishy's been stealing the spotlight, which is funny because Mari is the complete attention whore. Like, unless Mari's in the middle of it, it shouldn't be going on. That's just how it is. Also, this is little Squishy's bed. Her name's actually Bailey, but I call her Squish all the time. I don't know why. Let's go potty, dogs. Mari wants to go potty. Mari's like, hell yeah, I'm down. Hello, kitty. Polka dotted kitten. What are you up to? Are you eating some plant? No, just rubbing my face on it. Guts to go potties. Mari's guts to go potty. Bailey, you wanna go outside? When she has to go potty, she just stands here with her nose to the door. Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom. There it is. What are you whining at? Do you go potty real bad? Oh, Dad, I gotta pee. Okay, let me leash him up. Let's go do the morning potty thing. Go. Mari just runs over Bailey going down the stairs. She's like, I'll run you over. Okay, well, we went for a walk, and we sniffed lots of well, I didn't. These guys, no, those guys, sniffed lots of flowers. You can see Squish over there hiding. Now it's time for the puppy's favorite part of the day. Oh, we love this part of the day. Where? I don't know where it went. Are you hungry? Do you want breakfast? So you're licking her chops. Can I see it? Let me see it. Say no, you haven't even pulled any food out yet. I ain't showing you nothing. What about you? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? You want breakfast? Can you sit? Thank you. Is your tail making music? Music. Music tail. I am not a pro at this. Most definitely not a pro. Let me get some dog food in bowls here. Sometimes they get, I'll tell you a little about the dog food. Most of you guys probably don't know what you're feeding your dogs. People think that, beneful and Purina and stuff like that, oh, well, they're expensive in the store, so they must be good, right? Well, they're not, unfortunately. You need to take a good look at the dog foods that you buy. You want to look at the label on your dog foods and, try and feed your dog good. I mean, people are going to say that, oh, well, my dog's been eating Old Roy from Walmart since he was a puppy and he's fine. Well, yeah, he is fine. I'm sure he's okay. What about that guy that you see going to McDonald's every single day for food? He's fine too, right? But does he look like he feels good? Is he good? I mean, dogs usually stay a little bit thinner because they're dogs. They have a higher metabolism than us. They burn a lot more fuel than us, which is surprising considering how much they sleep. But, just because it feeds them and they stay alive and, they act happy to you doesn't mean that it's necessarily good for them. This is the dog food that we feed our dogs. Muffin Top over here. She gets Muffin Top, Tina, Squish, Bailey. I mean, whatever you want to call this dog, she has 15,000 different names. Her real name is Bailey. She doesn't really eat this food a whole lot. I give her a little bit of food in with her food. This is mostly Mari's food. It says right on it, you see grain-free. Turkey, chicken meal, whole ground garbanzo beans, pea flour, sweet potatoes, chicken fat. You don't see this in normal food. You might see it, 5 or 6 or 7 ingredients down. But usually what it is, some kind of grain, corn, etc. If you look at it here, guaranteed analysis, proteins and the fats and the fibers and, all those vitamins and stuff that they need, it's got everything they need in it every day. The sauce over here cuddling with her penguin. Mari gets fed that food twice a day, morning and nighttime. And then, she gets snacks throughout the day and stuff. We're not perfect about it. I don't, oh, my dog doesn't get any table foods. We don't do that. I'll definitely share with my dogs. We make sure that they're good foods for them and they're not going to hurt them. No avocados, no grapes, no popcorn, even though they love that stuff, especially this one. She will eat anything. Anything. Doesn't matter. Onions, lettuce. I think there's some video of her tearing down some lettuce in some of the earlier videos. Who knows? I mean, there's not much you can put in front of that dog that she won't eat. Now, Mari, on the other hand, Mari is more of a meatitarian. Well, not necessarily. She's expanded in her taste. She doesn't eat fruits very often. Once in a great while, she might eat a fruit. Usually not a whole lot of vegetables. She loves green beans. I will half and half her food with the dry food and with green beans, because green beans are really good for them. It's good for their digestive system. It's good for their coat. It helps them keep a healthy weight. So if you don't know that, try it sometime. And they're pretty cheap. You know, you can go get just, you know, whole green beans, wash them up and dice them and give them to the puppies, and they love them. So, you know, we let them snack with whatever we get. And I'm not saying like I give them their own plate. No, by no means. If I did that, Mari would be huge, and, you know, Bailey would be bigger than she is. Bailey's old. You know, Bailey's, well, not old. She's like 10, so she's up there for a Chihuahua. But, you know, she's in her granny years, and, you know, food's good, and she doesn't get a lot of exercise anymore because she doesn't want to, and that's okay. So she's a little thicker. Mari, on the other hand, you know, she's got a little extra on her, but not bad at all. I mean, she's perfectly healthy. She's in great shape, and her coat's amazing. So I am going to go through how I do their breakfast so that you guys can see. So here I have, that's Mari's bowl. That's the bowl that she eats out of. This is cayenne pepper. She's not getting any of that. So I'm going to grab a cup of the good old dry food, and I'm going to put that in there. And then I'm going to go to the refrigerator. Are you excited? Are you hungry? Who's hungry? You're not talking or anything this morning. You're supposed to be putting on a show for them. Showing them how fun you are. Let's see if it changes once. Here's my pathetic refrigerator. We're on a diet right now, like I said. We're actually doing like an Atkins diet. There's not a ton in the fridge right now. And yes, you will see some things in there that we're not allowed to have during the Atkins diet if you yourself are on Atkins or have done Atkins. But here's the deal. We weren't going to throw everything away just so we could do a diet. So we're just going to hang on to some of the stuff. Whatever's good is good. Whatever's not is not. Those grapes right there, Lily was all excited on them. Grapes make me itch sometimes. Or most of the time, I should say. It has something to do with the pesticides that they use or put on them. So I wasn't going to eat them. She got them all excited because they were huge, and then she found out there were seeds in the center, and she's not a big fan of seeds, so now there they sit, and we're going to give those to the chickens, I assume. So those are chilling in there. Here's Bailey's food. You guys might recognize it. It's in a lot of the stores. It's a good wet food for them. Granted, it's not the cheapest in the world, but Lily really likes it, and Bailey really likes it, so that's what's important, right? And there you can see the ingredients in this. Beef broth, water, eggs, peas, potato starch. So yeah, that's Bailey's food. I just pulled that out so I could show you guys. So I'm going to take Mari's food here. I'm going to put a little bit of water in it. Just about to, you know, where I can see it coming up through. I'm not going to cover it, just so there's water coming up through it. And then I'm going to throw it in the microwave for about a minute or so, 45 seconds to a minute. And then I'm going to let it sit. And it's going to swell the dog food a little bit and make it a little softer, and they both really enjoy it. Oh, the food's in the microwave. I'm excited. Making music with my tail again. That was a bowl that she got to lick last night, and I just haven't picked it up this morning. Who is hungry? Are you hungry, Squishy? Oh, yes, I am. Can't decide if she wants to be nice or if she wants to be mean right now. She's like, well, normally I would be mean and I'd be showing my teeth at you. Oh, like that, see? But I'm real hungry. Are you hungry? You want a treat? Can I see your belly? Let me see your belly. Let me see it. Oh, let me see it. Oh, let me see the belly. Oh, thank you. Thank you. See, now she's all nice because she knows she's getting food. Bipolar dog. Super bipolar. She's like, oh, I heard the beep. The beep means it's almost done. Now, obviously, when you do this, that's going to be hot. So don't go giving it to your dogs right away if you do this. It needs to sit for a while. Wait till it cools down a little while. They don't care if it's cold. I'm going to stir it. Once I put some of this food in it, I'm going to put some in Bailey's, and then I'm going to put some in there. I'm going to stir it up a little bit. And when you stir it up, I mean, you can take that, you take the fork or whatever and just, you know, tap it to your wrist. Right there. Right there. That'll let you know if it's cool enough or not. If it's hot on your wrist, it's hot in their mouth. So, beware. So here's the food, little puffy. You see there's some soupy stuff down below. If you can hear in the background, puppies are starting to get excited. Mari's back here yawning, and Squishy's back here snorting and sniffing and huffing and puffing around. So this is what it looks like when I'm done. You can see a couple pieces of the meat and stuff there over here in bowl A, Mari's bowl. And in bowl B, you see a little soupy stuff and a lot more meat and some of the munchy stuff for Bailey. That's about all she eats, because she doesn't need a whole lot more than that, and she begs for snacks every time there's food. And Lily's been doing that with her since she was little, so there's no breaking her of it now. So she usually gets a snack or two depending on meal time. So that's their food. Are you excited?